wouldn't put no one above you. That should never ever worry you. That should never ever worry you. Always gotta stay 100 and true. The only time I lie is when I lie with you. Put my pride to the side and then I slide with you. I'm just being true.
What's going on, SOJA fam? If you are new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment down below, turn on our post notifications so that you're notified when we upload a new video. What? She said. So first and foremost, we just want to thank you all for all the love and support that we have received thus far on our gender reveal of our baby. We just appreciate all the comments. Like, I just can't believe how many comments we got from all of you, but it's just like, we're just so grateful.
I just gotta say, I feel like, you know, the SOJA fam and everyone that watches and supports us, like, we have some of the most positive people out there. I swear. It's like everyone always has such nice things to say. You know, we try to respond to as many of you as you can, but we just really appreciate, you know, everything, every comment, every kind word, every like, you know, sharing it, even on Instagram, showing love. We really do appreciate y'all.
Yes, it definitely makes like us feel so like even more excited about this journey that we have embarked on. So just like I said, just want to say thank you again for all the love and support, and we hope you continue to rock out with us on this journey.
Also, like other people commented before, and we said that we would do, we do have our registry linked now in our description box. So going forward, basically until I think the baby's born, we're gonna put our Amazon registry in our description box. So like we said, no, always yawning.
I have an excuse.
Y'all, someone needs to go back to all our videos and get a screenshot of Aja yawning in every video, because I know there's at least 5 videos that she's just like. But anyway, so we have our Amazon registry in our description box. Like we said, feel free to not do anything.
Yeah, don't feel obligated, just it's there.
It's completely, like we said, because people kept asking, and also they asked for the P.O. box, which is also in the description box. So again, don't feel obligated. It's for the folks who are, you know, trying to ask and send things, I guess, to have that information. And then, you know, maybe people that do send stuff will do like a, I don't know, an e-baby shower kind of thing. Comment down below if y'all want to see us do like an e-baby shower of like stuff that people have sent us for the baby.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so let's get right into today's video. As you can tell by the title of the video is choosing a donor.
Yes.
So this, we'll try not to make it like too long of a video and like ramble too much. We'll just get right to the points that are important and things that we consider when choosing a donor. First and foremost, choosing a donor was a very hard process. I think that in itself, like we had to research prior to trying to conceive to see where do we even start, what do we even do, how do we even do this kind of thing.
And then also, as people of color, it's like, wow, we have like 5 choices.
Yeah, it's very hard.
It's very minimal, like when it comes to having options as far as people of color. It's just hard, honestly. I feel like that people probably feel that a lot in a lot of different ways in society, but for us, we didn't think it'd be that, I don't know, I guess, I didn't think it'd be that bad.
Yeah,
I thought definitely there'd be a more diverse selection. And even bank to bank, like we thought, okay, maybe it's just this bank, maybe it's just that bank. But after like the 4th bank, we're like, okay, this is clearly a trend. Just be aware, there's gonna be limited selection. And you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's just, you know, this is part of, I guess, society and how things work. I don't really know who they target when they ask for like, you know, people to have to donate the specimen, but yeah, it's not a lot of choices, so you kind of have to like shop around different banks and find different things and kind of find someone that works for you.
Right. Yeah. So just things that we considered when trying to find a donor is one, you know, for us it was really important to know and to have access to this person's medical history, genetic testing, things of like family tree kind of things. And not all banks provide you with exclusive information or enough information that you feel like, okay, well, I kind of got a grasp of this person's like family history.
Not all banks ask for it. That's really what it is. Not all banks care enough to, you know, ask about, you know, extended like family illnesses, diseases, you know, anything. really. They just, some of them don't care, they'd rather just get it. And then some people don't care either, and then they rather just buy it.
Yeah.
So, like you said, and I commented this before, like not all banks are created equal. It all depends on what specific information you're looking for. Some people are perfectly fine with not having that extended information. We wanted it more so for the purposes of, you know, future planning. If something were to occur later on, and we know like Asia doesn't, like, I don't know, have anything having to do with a history of X, Y, and Z, we may be able to tie it back to something else and then kind of go from there as to like next steps and like, you know, trying to figure out course of action. So it's more so for precaution. So it's exactly what we wanted it for.
When it comes to like genetic testing, you know, for me myself, I could have had a specific rare genetic disorder that I may not necessarily know, and then if the donor also is a match, then there is a chance that your baby will also carry that gene. So you have to keep in mind too, like when choosing a donor, that, you know, they provide the genetic testing. You have to make sure that that matches up with you. So that's also hard. So you get this limited selection of people that you can choose from. Then you have to narrow down again once you figure out like, oh, well, I can't have a baby with this person because like the genetics just don't add up.
It's crazy because like some people, you know, you think that, oh yeah, everyone's perfectly healthy, everything's perfectly fine, but you can still carry like a bunch of different like.
Everyone has something.
Yeah.
Like
we saw some people in the heat. Like remember that one donor that was like, what did he have? He had like 4 or 5 different like
genetic disorders.
I was like, oh my
and I was just
gosh.
like, no, we're not choosing him. And it's not to say like definitely like our baby is going to have these things, but why, if we have the option and if we have the choice, why even put ourselves at risk for potentially dealing with those things down the line? And we don't know if we'll have to deal with anything, but just having that ability to like be able to pinpoint where it came from and be able to know how to address it versus like, you know, choosing someone that you don't know anything about, they don't have any genetic testing. You're like, I don't know if this comes from me, if this comes from, you know, them or whatever the situation may be.
Like people have asked us why we chose to go this route versus a known donor route. Great question. And really for us, it was more so, well, each option has its own pros and cons. If you went the known donor route, there's certain things like, you know, when you have a baby in a same-sex relationship, you like Asia's gonna give birth. I'm going to have to do like a second parent adoption. That's just what it has to be. That's how it legally binds. That way we both have equal rights to the child. When you have a known donor, they have to relinquish their rights so that the other parent can then adopt that child. Which can sometimes, I guess, for some, I don't know, maybe for some donors, it may get to the point where it's like if they realize like, oh wait, I don't want something like this, which may like balloon up into something like else, unless like of course you have paperwork drawn up or something like that.
And you just have to be completely transparent, like with your donor, and trust that that person won't be like, no, this is my kid kind of
but
thing.
there's always a chance that like the known donor could be like, no, I want to have rights. I don't know, see my kid. It's just one of those things where it's like, you run the risk, and
you have to be comfortable too. Some people are okay and actually prefer for their donor to be like a part of their like family, and that's perfectly fine. Like it's what works best for you. In our instance, we know that we did not want any other parties to be a part of this child's life in terms of parenting. So we know that we just wanted to be Soy and I, and that's it. So it's the reason why we went the unknown, what is it called?
Well, the bank route. It's more so having to do with preference over everything, I would say. It gets complicated sometimes with a known donor. I guess it's a little more simplistic when you go the other route. And then also, like we said, we just knew that our parenting style, we wanted to keep it as us. We wanted to mitigate confusion when it comes to, you know, when you're a kid growing up, you need to know like who your parents are. You can't
just players to the table.
You can't just kind of be like, well, kind of, you know, well, oh yeah, he comes sometimes, and it's like, is this gonna be a whole thing where it's like, we also don't want anyone to feel like obligated to like, I don't know, be a parent that they didn't sign up for.
No, this is not what.
That's not what
the.
What is this? ASMR again.
Certain banks will allow you the opportunity for your child, once they hit a certain age, to be able to reach out to their donor if the child has any other questions or want to know more.
Which, I mean, that's perfectly healthy and
yes.
perfectly normal. So we expect that. So that's why we went with a donor that has that option.
Yes.
So then that way, you know, when our kid is of, you know, a decent age to know,
and has questions and wants to know more. And what I also like too is, so you know, some banks have an option where they'll just like send you all information about the donor that you have paid for, and it's more so like a welcome box, like welcome to this donor's everything. And it's, you know, we appreciate that too, because like, you know, we just can sit down, we can go through things like, okay, like, you know, you get to learn more.
And then some banks have an option where, you know, donors can write like personal essays like to the baby and stuff like that. And I think that's really, really cool, because I feel like it's a little bit, it's like an insight into how they think. And then you kind of get, like, obviously you don't know this person, but like you kind of get an idea of like what kind of person they are, like their temperament, like, you know, just kind of just things like that, or like even their beliefs. So I thought that was really cool.
Okay, so I know this is going to be a question that's going to come up several times. If people want to know what bank we chose to go with. As much as we share with you all, there are some things that we're going to keep private in our lives, and you know, it's just for the protection of us, protection of our child. Although, like, you won't be able to find like who we chose.
We don't know what kind of people are out there.
Yeah,
we're all set.
But we have actually decided to keep that completely confidential. We are not going to release what bank we actually chose to go with and any information about our donor, because that's something that's very private to us. And
I mean, even to family, like that's our personal business, and we're not, you know, we're not sharing that with anyone. So we hope that, you know, answers that question for everyone, and anyone, you know, you guys can kind of just understand where we're coming from. We do share a lot on here, a lot of our lives, but there's certain things that just, you know, you have to draw the line and say, okay, well, this is our.
And it's just more so like for protection of our child. You know, we don't know like who may see this out there in the world, and you know, this baby isn't born yet, and I don't want them to feel like, you know, we've exposed so much and they haven't even gotten here yet. So
so that's our decision. Though we already knew that early on, though, that we weren't gonna share that information. So hopefully that answers that question to anyone that was asking in the past and all that other stuff. Also, just comment down below like other videos you guys want us to do. We kind of been doing this pregnancy series, but we know we're gonna go back to our regular content pretty soon.
It's pretty much like coming to the end of like, you know, the questions and like just the process of like getting pregnant.
Everyone I think is on the same page now. So if you have other video ideas, or if you want us to add, I don't know, a couple more pregnancy related videos, please comment them down below so we can know. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, so you know, what we were trying to get out of this video is that do your research. There's tons of research out there. That took us some time, and you know, choose a bank, and if you go the donor route, just choose what works for you. Just update you guys on like where we are in pregnancy. We are officially 21 weeks now, so 5 months, and
the baby is measuring ahead. Like, he's big. I don't know where he's.
Why does it not look big?
It doesn't look big on the camera ever.
It doesn't look big at all.
It really doesn't.
It depends.
It's just like the skinniest pregnant person ever. What is this?
It doesn't. Some days I feel like
it's like right here. He literally is like, I don't know where he's fitting.
I don't know. Some days I feel huge.
You think we have a tiny baby, but he's actually measuring ahead. Like, he's pretty big already in there.
So let's just get right into it, because you know we can't close out this video without.
Why?
This week's super subby shout out goes to lovely Ari.
Hey, shout out to you, Ari. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting something positive on our last video. As always, you know, we love you. Thank you for being part of the SOJA fam.
If you want a chance to be a part of next week's super subby shout out,
what do you have to do?
Comment down below something positive on this video.
Okay.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Okay.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Copy.
And make sure your post notifications are turned on.
It's so simple.
Yes. So, as always, we're gonna stick to the schedule.
Stick into it. Y'all see that consistency? It's for y'all. We love y'all. It's huge.
Yes. We'll be back on Friday. Bye.